started out from those second to fifth positions with the Nepalese, or second to seventh positions essentially, with the three-way tiebreaker going on there. The Wolves managing to meet the match. It's still very, very tightly packed on pretty much the entirety of the tables, barring Vampire and Alter Ego.
Thank you, Godless bro.
A lot of teams really stamp their mark.
चोर बढ़ गए हाँ भाई.
That one even.
Best time to
still Frozen नया बंदा खेल रहा है.
Plays 52 points.
कौन बैठा?
Never been so clear a path to success for a lot of these teams.
भाई वो चोर दिख जाता है भाई चोरी करते.
For such a long time. Three-peat would have been absolutely glorious. It does get further and further away every single game. I think for Nova though, that last game versus Inco, really not ideal for them. Will dampen the confidence just a little bit.
Potentially.
आजू बाजू वाले लोग भी मारते हैं.
Either way, they did manage to get into second place, and it was a phenomenal spray transfer from Nenabete of Inco to be able to take them down. So, in a lot of senses, sure, the actual result itself, in terms of the numbers, wasn't super bolstering, but I think that
मैं और निक्सन वॉशरूम गए थे.
they weren't always in the they didn't want to take them and take them in the right fashion when they did. And I feel like they constantly made correct decisions during that last game.
Absolutely, I think that where they came from, there was a real chance to actually take down the boys from Inco as well.
पता है मैंने 420 को बताया ना.
Hunkering down.
420 सबसे हाइपर हो गया. मेरे को पता ही नहीं था 420 का फोन भी वो बैग में. मतलब 420 को क्या हो गया पूरा घूम रहा है.
Realize Inco's strategy, Inco's technique. Massive club towards the center, because this is what matters with these circles. These teams you get just a slow constrict.
मैंने तो भी छोटा बैग लिया
है. Their edge becomes a lot more valuable. You'll see the teams start to spread out a bit more, and Inco has been really capitalizing on for quite some time, in which case the center of the circle becomes very valuable because it's so easy to get into. I think Inco might struggle because of this. Again, they have so much experience. They might just be able to outplay a lot of these teams. But with this, it's no longer free whatsoever. Inco's going to be a little bit worried with the path that they take in towards the circle, but it's certainly not going to be an easy central position for them this time around.
I was just keeping an eye on DRS and Buradam on the southeast coast. DRS fairly slow to rotate up from Puerto Paraíso up to Impala, and allowed Buradam to actually catch up with them. Now a little bit of conflict potentially. MP looking to peek on over. Both of them are in the blue zone now. Spotted. Rules takes a little lick of damage there, and that's going to slow things down, make it all the harder. MP can't really dispatched early into the buggy to flee the scene, but Rules
बेटा चुदा भाई ये बच गया.
the bullets are not there.
भाई जिसको मरना था वो बच गया.
Down the hillside, get some healing done, and get the result.
An easy one too there for my name P. It's funny because that shot
हो जाएगा रिवाइव कर देगा. पर वो लोग अटैक कर देंगे तब तक तो.
Sending away in the buggy should have been pretty simple.
अभी इसका क्या नाम है बे? लेफ्ट वाले का? INF वाले का?
The player, and my name P is not able to finish this one out. Sends up to.
अरे इसको दुखी कर दिया.
In the meantime, he is taking massive amounts of damage.
And remember, this is in the blue zone, so you will need to stop and heal Killer. Re-knocked there, and actually they're not even going to go for the... Oh no, he is. Rules is going to stick by his teammate on this front. Try and get Killer back to feet. Couple of frags going the way of DRS. Wolves have picked up one, S2G have picked up two. That'll be against Stalwart. Inco have lost a player as well.
This is always the issue for A7, is that Influence Chemists take very similar rotational paths. They can do it a bit sooner, a bit more slick. For A7 now, they have to figure out a different approach inwards. They could just go for the blasting charge play, try and set that one up outside the door, and just breach inwards. Not be a bad idea. Fortunately, it's one of those fights that is not easy. Influence came in an A7, both widely known for their team fight capability. Very strong fraggers on board for both these teams. Inco, like I said, losing a player. Again, this is what I thought would be a big issue. A lot of these teams are realizing that Inco is getting away with playing center far too often. So now everyone sends center early on, keeps it chill, keeps it easy. Nova's figured this out too. Now Inco's been shunted out on that northern edge. They're going to have to move a little bit further. This is where again, though, I feel like Miramar never was their strongest map in the first place. Usually Erangel is where they shine. Most of their best rotations are there too. If they can get those blast out performances on those maps.
मरी AFK हो गया नेट दिया उसका बेचारा ब्रो शायद हो जाए
China के साथ ऐसा होएगा तो
managed to pick up a third elimination so far in the game with 58 players remaining.
Nova Tencent.
I guess device का कुछ सीन हो रहा होगा
Great news for S2G's position in this next circle.
हाँ device का ही हो रहा होगा इंटरनेट तो ऐसा नहीं होगा
Most likely in a location that they'll want to stretch out to.
Yeah, getting that initial knock and flush make it so much easier. I love the positions they're playing as well. Two forward in the buildings, providing that high ground control, more high ground control in the back. Watching for these rotations over on the western side.
Noah का comeback story बनते हैं क्या बेहरो है?
He's got this one on lock on the western side. A7. Coal mine.
Mafioso वही है ना उसके साथ रहता है. स्वागन.
Careening on past.
डांस करता रहता है.
Top 1, 2, 3 वाले लोग अपना struggle करते रहते हैं. नीचे से Noah धीरे फंसता जाती है.
Trying to escape the cave.
Cinderella story.
Should spot that my name P gets some airtime. Both on our screens and in the into the vehicle. The Morado.
अबे ये लोग दो ही है और सिर्फ
here now near the church.
डाल दिया.
And through the graveyard. I'll have to pray that they don't take too many
shots.
अबे
भाई इसने गोली भी नहीं मारा भाई इसने उसको.
Suddenly, solo player in the midst of the walls here.
Big feet, beautiful. One v4 अभी आ गया तो 1v4 मार दे.
Be all it takes, and he's completely going for the bank on the outside. That's curtains.
I thought he might have been able to get a knock in response there, but the Wolves will hold it down. 5 blocks in the meantime, however. Going to be lighting up.
पर वैसा क्यों किया बे उसने?
Maybe even stealing this point away. Manages to back off behind the ridgeline. For a second peek there, Sliver of HP catch lines it up as well.
Point table change हुआ first को 10 point मिलता है अच्छा ऐसा क्या?
Snap up a couple of those points, but the Wolves managed to get that point.
मतलब ये साल वो implement हुआ.
6th place now held by them. IHC. Moving around on the northern side, near Hacienda on those hills to the south side of it. They've got Stalwart to deal with further south of them.
Yeah, some real cheeky stuff there coming through from Fireflux, trying to pick up those eliminations.
device problem.
Really terrible spot to be in on that amount of HP.
अबे geek पे ही कटेगा क्या बे? Warehouse वाला जो.
भाई warehouse वाला तो नहीं, warehouse वाला तो 100%. ये zone तो रखता
maybe worry about just a little bit. S2G currently grouping up right on the edge of the circle now. This is where what you were talking about earlier, John, might come into play. Is thinking
भाई Noah को तो बहुत
skill position. You can imagine they're ready waiting with the nades though. Any kind of push coming through from S2G is going to have to be quickly dealt with. A lot of times when you're sending those grenades out as well, it has to be perfectly timed.
shelter वाला याद है ना shelter वाला.
Not for long enough. And S2G's already at the doorstep. Those nades are going to be all for naught and probably going to cause more chaos than benefit in those types of situations.
Jonathan का है नियो भाई. Jonathan अभी है दुबई में I guess. दुबई हो.
Saw them playing off each other very well. An engagement we saw from them last game, but this time around, they will be the backstop, not the forward vanguard. Northeast side yet to make their turn southward into the next circle. Over really with a massive position here, controlling a lot of the east side.
Really good spot for them.
Group last day #2 in 3 matches, history repeat.
Another sound came out from the depths of my lungs, apparently.
भाई इनको तो बहुत खतरनाक जगह पे बैठी है पता नहीं.
T2K though on that south side.
So
far Nova's dealt with him quite easily. You can see Jane's very low on HP. Vampire Esports move up. 4 players still
भी comeback देगी.
As Max said, again 30 points. Still a big game would set them up with a lot of the rest of the
कल आखिरी दिन है.
Very even lobby at the
Nova
moment.
chicken this match Zian
Anyone's
story.
really playing that badly whatsoever. Darius chilling on that eastern side. The east is what they own. They keep it. Locked down. Nova, though, at the moment, are a really strong spot.
पुराने फोन चोरी हो जाते हैं गिव अवे कर दो नहीं ब्रो
The compounds are very, very prominent. One of the only compounds. Like, the difficulty with this one, though, is it's very accessible to many different teams.
फाइन ना कर दे बे उनको
Where this is really the only place left to go. You're going to see a lot of teams trying to occupy this space, and Nova will have to regroup, recoalesce into one spot, and try and focus on one point of attention. Paraboy is just moving backwards and forwards now, trying to gather as much information as possible, prepared for any kind of push from the team.
No one really going to be pushing them from that northern side, though. There's a little bit too much open ground for them to try and cover, unless Alter Ego just try a full send straight through the middle of the circle. It's the southwest I think they should be most worried about, with the Wolves and Fireflux both taking occupation up there. The southeast side probably going to be able to hold itself out for one more circle, so until that gets pushed in, it should be quite safe.
IHC looking for them to do a little bit more.
अबे कोरियन तो
Probably one of the teams we've seen with the most clutch plays. I talked about the nades have to be timed perfectly for him. It looks like S2G have their number now.
Silas wants to put another one, another cat amongst the pigeons. Kelsey has taken a knock in the meantime, but they will be able to res this as Silas continues the bombardment. A re-knock, and 2 players now down. There's a Molotov to follow it up, and Silas is going to roll on forward. There is a player to deal with. It's Good Xiao. He's already taken a lick of damage, and a nade over the top of the rock is not going to find the